Okay, here we are. Let's get some totals going. So I want to know how much money each goat brought in for the year. So I'll put total money. So my formula is going to be the number of pounds times the price of the pound, right? Pretty simple. So what's the first thing that you put in to tell the computer that it's going to be a formula? Yes, an equal sign. And then I'm lazy, so I'm just going to click on the cell I want to be in the formula. I want that times, which is the star or Shift 8 on your keyboard for the numbers across the top if you don't have a separate number pad, times that. 24 bucks. And I know that's right because I know 12 plus 12 is 24, or 2 times 12 is 24. So I'm good to go. I know that's right. And I click on it here, I can see the formula up here. Now, you're going to love this part. There's something called a fill handle, F-I-L-L, not P-H-I-L. This is not a man. This is a fill, like filling dirt. Okay, get in the corner, change to the little skinny X cross, black cross there, from the white to the black. Click, hold it, drag down. You see how I've got that gray border there? All right, now whatever you did here, it's going to repeat it, but it's going to move one cell down. So instead of B5, C5, it's going to automatically think, she wants to go to row 6. And so it put it in, B6, C6, 7, and 8. Awesome. So here I want to add a total. How much money did I make off my goats in the fall? How would I do that? Yes, auto sum. Sum. And it says you want to add up that, and I say, yes sir I do. And there we go. It's as easy as that. So I know this is my fall data, so I'm going to merge it and center it. So now fall goes across all 3 columns. And if I say I decided I wanted to include this in fall for some reason, I would click and unmerge it. So now fall is back in this one. And then I click one more time and I remerge it. So this is a toggle switch. A toggle is like a light switch. It goes off, so everything's separate cells, and now merged. Off and merged. And off. And actually, I want to merge it here, so I'll do that. Okay, excellent. So now I'm going to do the same thing for spring. Except I want to keep it the same, like that. Great. I'm lazy. I don't want to do things twice. And so I'm going to copy this whole thing. It's going to copy the formulas and everything. So I can right-click copy here, or I could use Control-C. I'm going to put my cursor here, meaning start that block right there. Paste it in. There it is. So all my formulas are there, but all I need to do now is put in the new numbers and the new prices, and all the calculations will happen automatically. Now, I don't like working with this going on because it distracts me, and I have enough shiny object syndrome, which means that whenever there's something shiny, like I sort of lose focus. I have enough of that shiny object syndrome that I don't need this box circling. Okay, so I hit escape on my keyboard to make it stop. All right, let's say for prices, we get a little bit more fiber from the girls. And let's just say all the way around we have a better, well, except Dale Jr. He was a little bit off. Oh, but my total's the same. Look at that. Didn't even try. Prices stay the same. My total's going to be slightly different. Let's say I didn't get as much for these. Okay, just for the sake of being different. All right, so my spring totals are there. My fall totals are there. I'm going to merge spring across here. Excellent. That's all good and fine, but I need to have some year totals too. So here, it's going to be a little different. I want to know the amount of fiber I got from the goats for the whole year. And then I want to know total income from the goat per year. So I'm going to have to come up with a formula for here. So it's going to be equals the first shearing plus the second shearing. Right? Because I don't need the price and I don't need the total yet. Just the pounds. Awesome. So I'll do that again. Equals first shearing plus second shearing. Sweet. And then of course we can use our fill handle here, bring it down, and this automatically grab those two, and this grab those two. And I'm double clicking shows me the formula, and it also highlights the two cells that are in the formula with corresponding colors, which is so handy. Okay, oh, look at that. What happened there? I was in a formula and then I randomly clicked on the sheet and it screwed up my formula. That happens all the time. So I'm going to hit escape. And when I hit escape, it just stops everything and it says, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm clicking on. I click back on again and I can see the formula is fine. Double click. Good. Now, once I've double clicked, I don't want to click anywhere else because if I do, it'll insert that cell into your formula and it messes things up. All right, escape to get out. Escape is always your friend. All right, I'm going to use my auto sum again because I'm lazy. And there I just hit auto sum and it assumed I wanted to add up all of those things. Assumed correctly. Thank you very much. Total, going to be much the same, right? We're going to add up the total amount of money for here plus total for here and hit enter. And this time I'm going to be lazy earlier and drag it down. And I think it will work here too. Yes, it did. Excellent. Escape to get out. Okay, so I got this dotted line here, which may make you a little uncomfortable. Don't worry about that yet. I'm going to address that in a little while. I'm going to merge the totals there. What else do I want to do? You know what I want to know? I want to know minimums and maximums. So let's get the minimum fiber and the maximum fiber sheared. So in this cell, I want the minimum amount. So I want to know what the smallest shearing came off of a goat. So I go over here to AutoSum and pick minimum. And so now it has grabbed everything above. Do I want to include that 8? It's a total. So no, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to click and hold the top cell and highlight the cells I want to be included in that range. I only want to know about the goats, which one was the smallest of all the goats. So it's equals min and then B5 through B8 and hit enter. Alright, so my smallest shearing was 1.8. Alright, clicking where I want the answer to be, I'm going to go over and find max. And here the same thing occurred. And if you left it like this, where's the max going to be? Right here in the total. And that's not what I want to know. I want to know of the 4 goats, what was the biggest shearing? There we go. So there's my formula. Max B5 through B8. So that's how min-max works. You could also do average. So the average amount of fiber that I get off of all 4 goats, which could be helpful if you had a really big flock of goats and you were trying to figure out estimated income. So highlighted the cells I want the average to include and enter, and there's my answer, about 2 pounds a goat. So that's why that could be really helpful. Now I just went through that because I wanted to show it to you, but I think I'm ready to start getting some formatting and make it look nice, and I'm going to do that in a separate video.